Alright guys, today we're going to work on 5.8a. 5.8a is describing key attributes of the coordinate plane, including axes and the origin. Alright, so to begin with, we have a coordinate plane here. Our coordinate plane is this entire square right here. So when you see a coordinate plane, you are always, the first thing you're going to do is label your coordinate plane. And when we label our coordinate plane, we have to know that this part right here is called the origin. This part right here is called the x-axis. And this part right here is called the y-axis. Alright, so you have to know that our coordinate plane always starts right here at the origin. We start there at the origin every single time we have a coordinate plane. Alright, so when you have a coordinate plane, you have your origin, your x-axis, and your y-axis. We are going to be able to plot ordered pairs. And these numbers down here are ordered pairs. And so we always are going to have numbers down here. For the sake of this example, we are going to number 1 through 10. Sometimes this can be different. Sometimes it'll be counting by twos. Sometimes it'll be counting by fives. It's different every single time that we do this. And sometimes it'll just be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It just depends on the way that the coordinate plane is set up. And so we're going to write our ordered pairs. And so it's important to know that in an ordered pair, the first number that comes first is x, and the second one is y. So go ahead and just make sure that you mark that on each of these numbers. You're going to have to do this every time you have an ordered pair. Every single time you have an ordered pair, I want you to write x and y over the top of them. X is the first number, y is the second number in your ordered pair. Alright, so if we look at this first one, it says 1, 4. This is telling us that we're going to start at the origin, and we're going to go right 1 and up 4. So I'm going to go right 1 and up 4 to find this place right here. And that is 1, 4 on the ordered pair. Next we have 5, 6. So we always start at the origin. We go to the right 5 and we go up 6. Now we're going to do 7, 2. So it means we start at the origin, we go to the right 7 for x, and we go up 2 for y. Good job. Now we're going to do 6, 4. You start at the origin, you go to the right 6, and you go up 4. So our x number tells us where we are going to go on the x-axis. So where are we going to go to the right? So in 8, 1, where are we going to go to the right? We're going to go 8 to the right. And our y number tells us how many we're going to go on the y-axis. So it's going to say how many are we going to go up. If we go to the right 8, how many do we need to go up? It's 8, 1. So we go up 1. Good job. Alright, our next number is 3, 2. The x number tells us that we go 3 on the x-axis, so 3 to the right, and the y number tells us we go 2 on the y-axis. So we go 2 up. So we go from 3 up to 2. Good job. Alright, so now we have 0, 7. one very important thing to tell you guys is that when we have a coordinate plane, every single time we have a coordinate plane, the origin is always going to represent the ordered pair 0, 0. Every single time. The origin represents the ordered pair 0, 0. So now let's look at this next one. This next ordered pair is 0, 7. The x is 0 and the y is 7. So that means it tells us we go to the right 0 times. So I'm going to start at the origin, and if I go to the right 0 times, that means I'm not going to move at all. I'm going to stay right there in the origin, but I'm going to go up 7 times. So my point's going to go here. All right, let's do the next one. We have 8, 0. The x number tells us that we go 8 times to the right, and the y number tells us that how many times we go on the y-axis. So if the number for the y-axis is 0, how many times do we need to go up? 0 times. So my point will go right there. All right, and now we have the coordinate pair 0, 2. The x number is 0, and that tells me how many times I go on the x-axis. And the y number is 2, telling me I go 2 on the y-axis. So if I go 0 on the x-axis, I'm not going to move the origin, because I always start at the origin. I'm not going to move from the origin, but I will go up 2 points. And I'm going to put my point there for 0, 2. Okay. And now, if you'll look at this box here, it's important to note that sometimes ordered pairs are represented in tables. So this table here has 3 different ordered pairs. If you notice, we have an x column and we have a y column. The number under the x is your x number, and the number under your y is your y number. So if you look at this first one here, you have 2 in the x and 8 in the y. So your ordered pair for that one is 2, 8. And that tells us that we start at the origin, we go to the right 2, and we go up 8. 2, 8. Okay, and now we have the next one. In our x we have 8, and our y we have 2. So that is x, y. We have to go 8 on the x-axis and 2 on the y-axis. So we start at the origin, we go to the right 8, and we go up 2. All right, our next one is 3, 4. Our 3 is an x and our 4 is a y. That coordinate pair there is telling us that we go to the right 3 and we go up 4. All right, boys and girls, when you have a coordinate plane, I want you to label your points. So now that you have these points on here, go and label them. So we have 0, 2 here, 1, 4 here, 0, 7 here, 5, 6 here, 3, 2 here, 6, 4 here, 7, 2 here, 8 to the right, 0 here, 8, 1 here, and 8, 2 here. All right, boys and girls, go ahead and glue these into your journals and make sure you do write your sentences in Schoology.